Thanks for checking in again. Today we're going to look at our environment and how that environment plays a huge role in our states. This is my own experience, but I know you can all kind of relate to this. And it's different for everybody, but we all share kind of these same kind of elements. I could be a little bit depressed, for example, or I could be a little manic, for example. And I could be in my own environment, what we would call our normal environment. And I could be doing just great that day. I'm inside my comfort zone, my behavior is in order, and everything's fine. Take me out of that environment and put me in a very stressful environment. And suddenly, my state might not necessarily change. I haven't become more manic or I haven't become more depressed, but I'm starting to act disordered. I'm starting to feel like it's harder for me to control my behavior. I'm starting to step outside my comfort zone for the sole reason that my environment has changed. So environment can have a huge role. So we have to recognize that. My family can be very stressful for me, for example. Other parts of my family can be really wonderful for me. So the same family, the same environments can have two different effects on different people. Some people, they go visit their family and it's calming and it's relaxing and it's supportive and they love it and it helps them handle even more. They can handle higher intensity states not by changing the state, but by changing their environment. Go out of their normal environment and move to an environment that helps them. Different person goes to that same kind of environment and it actually hurts them. It makes it harder for them to remain in order and to remain inside their comfort zone. We need to recognize that. So when we do the measurement for environment, a lot of people, when they first do this, go, my environment is really triggering. There's noisy neighbors and all kinds of things, but you're used to it. So if that's your normal, everyday environment, it's not going to have as big of an effect in the short term as a change in your environment. So it's part of the strategy, and in a way, it's part of using tools, is I change my environment. You wouldn't believe how many doctors suggest to their patients that they get out of bed and go out and maybe go to Starbucks or somewhere. Go somewhere where they're in an environment where there's people. It got them into some sunshine, or at least outside. It got them some fresh air. It got them in a different environment. It maybe made them interact in ways that they don't normally do so. And the doctors have found that when people do that, when they're at some levels of depression, it actually helps them. So it's not like we don't know about environment. I'm just saying we need to acknowledge the effect and start figuring out which environments do which kind of things to us. Now again, we're going to cover this in detail again later. This is just an overview to get us thinking about the environment. Very much look forward to digging deeper into this in the future. So thanks again for taking part. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.